Guys, Siobhan here back with a new video. I know I look super tired right now because I'm on my way to the bank because I need to sort my life out in order to get ready for the iPhone 10. Now, as I said before, guys, this is gonna be a scavenger hunt tonight. People are really looking forward to this phone, and Apple's only sending out a couple mil of these phones worldwide to everyone. So as I said before, I know I look really tired right now. I am. So I'm just making this video to give you guys some tips. I would record in my house, but my parents are just so loud and it's just not gonna work out. We have some nice I forgot their names, but they're animals. Anyways, so guys, I'm gonna give you some quick tips on how to get the iPhone X guaranteed. Like, this is the best way possible in order to get it. First step we need is you need to set an alarm. You can't get caught lacking. You need to set 2 alarms. Set one alarm 2 hours before the launch date, which is 12 a.m. Then set another alarm 1 hour before the launch date. So you're gonna set an alarm for 10 p.m. and you're gonna set an alarm at 11 p.m. So when 12 a.m. comes, you will be ready and you're good to go, because this is when the phone will be launching. The second tip I have for you guys is that you need to get onto the Apple App Store and search for Apple Store. Now, this is an application that you'll be able to order your accessories. You'll be able to order like chargers and all that for your phones, but we're not gonna order that now. We're gonna order our iPhone X from here. So if you guys didn't know, what Apple normally does is that they always close this app store like a couple hours before they launch the pre-orders. So what you need to do is just go into the store, choose the phone that you want, choose your preferentials and everything like that, then you favorite it, and then you need to order. You need to also make sure that your payment information is updated and your shipping address is updated on the application as well. Another tip I have for you guys is that once you favorite it, you need to make sure that your card is the security code is entered, and you need to make sure that your address, your billing and your shipping address is the same and it's ready to go. So another tip I have for you is that you need to have a backup device in place. So you can't just depend on the Apple Store app, even though it's the most fast and it's the most guaranteed one. You need to make sure that your iMacs or your laptops are ready and on the same page. You need to make sure that if you have an iPad, set up your iPad as well. Make sure your iPad has it, and you need to ensure that you have your credit card, your debit card and everything out right beside you at the same place, just in case something fails. Remember, people are smashing that server at 12, and you just need to be super ready. You can't depend on one device. This is like a life and death situation. I know it's not, but people in the entire world treats it as it's a life and death situation. So just make sure you have multiple devices ready in order to secure the bag. Tip, guys, do not rely on your carrier's pre-order page in order to secure the iPhone 10. No, as I said before, your best bet is to get it from the Apple Store first. If the Apple Store doesn't work out and you're just there for 5 minutes and you can't get it, jump onto your carrier page. But I'm in Canada. The carriers in Canada are Bell, the top one, Bell, TELUS, Fido and Rogers. Now, these companies, in the past, they just suck at pre-ordering, and depending on how the shortage thing is going on, Apple is claiming that you need to reach there early and you need to do it as fast as possible because there'll be a lot of shortages. So depending on the carriers, in the past it never ever works out. In Canada, I'm not sure about Verizon and Sprint in the US, but in Canada, these carriers, it just does not work out. So do not depend on them. I'll use them as my backup personally, but let's see how that goes, because I know a couple people at TELUS, so hopefully they could like hit me up, put me on to like a good spot, and hopefully they could reserve one for me. So just do not depend on your carrier's pre-order page, because they're just always one step behind from Apple. I'm wrong, but I'm just saying carriers work most of the time, but because of the shortages now because of the shortages now, I wouldn't put all my eggs in one basket from a carrier page. So please keep an eye out on the Apple App Store app and also on your desktop laptops. If that doesn't work out, jump on to your carrier. So you can either load your carrier on your laptop and then the Apple App Store on your iPad and then the Apple App Store on your iPhone as well. So always keep multiple sources open just in case one fails. You could just jump onto the other one as soon as possible because you don't want to end up with two phones. Okay guys, so to wrap things up, I have a few micro tips that you all need to follow. So the first one is you need to restart all your devices 6 to 8 hours before launch. This is just to make sure your phone won't freeze, especially if you have an iPhone 8 that's on iOS 11 beta or something like that. You're bound to run into problems. So just restart your phone 5 to 8 to 6 hours before launch. Next up, you want to ensure that your Wi-Fi is working. If you can, just boot off everyone from the Wi-Fi, disconnect everything that's not using, like your PlayStation, your Xbox, disconnect those from the Wi-Fi, make sure nothing is downloading, just make sure that your Wi-Fi is in prime time. Next up, as I said before, micro tips, keep your credit card on standby. You'll never know what happened. Keep it close to you just in case you need to enter your security code or you need to re-enter your credit card number or anything like that, so make sure those are intact. Next up, micro tip, set your alarm twice, multiple devices. You don't want to get lacking while everyone else is pre-ordering on their device. Next up, force quit the iOS app minutes before launch, so like 5 minutes before, force quit it. Make sure that your multitasking tabs are clear and you're all good to go. Next little micro tip, have your iPhone on LTE. If your data is really good, put it on LTE. Keep the rest of the devices on the Wi-Fi. You never go wrong with LTE, trust me on that one. And last but not least, again, you just want to doubly check your Apple Pay details, make sure everything is correct, make sure that you've favorited your right configuration for your device. You don't want to get caught lacking, as I said before. So once you go into the application, you'll find the favorited one at the front. Just touch that one and you'll be good to go. So hopefully you guys enjoyed my video, my tips and tricks in order to get the iPhone 8, guaranteed 100% possible. If you follow all these tips, I'm sure you'll get your hands on one of these iPhones. And if all goes wrong, hit up your carrier, and that would be the other best option, or just to wait till January, which is really far. But if you enjoyed, let's hit 500 likes on this video, guys. We're aiming for 500 likes. Tell your friends, share the video, drop a like. Follow me on Instagram at ob_Chevy7 and Twitter at its_Chevy. If you enjoyed, drop a like. 500 likes on this video. Always love, peace, and tweaks. Signing out.
Look like blue, walking flex like ooh. Love my shoe, in the coupe. Look like blue, walking flex like ooh. Love my shoe, pull up swerving in the coupe.